Good day everyone, I'm Tanusha and my teammates are Yuvashalini, Puvana and Shamala. We will be discussing why should you continue your study. Earlier this month, the Statistics Department released a report stating that about 390,000 out of 560,000 SPM candidates or 72.1% preferred to join the work after examination. Only 170,000 students were eager to pursue their studies. This causes us to be concerned about the generation that will eventually run the nation. Let me ask you, why do secondary school leavers choose not to further their studies? There are plenty of answers to this topic, but let me highlight the top 3 reasons why secondary school graduates decide against continuing their education. Lack of awareness about the benefits of continuing education, financial constraint, and socio-economic factors are the key factors that influence the secondary school leavers to not pursue their higher education. According to the Star Nation newspaper, a lack of knowledge about the advantages of higher education is primary reason why secondary school graduates decide against continuing their education. Many of these individuals may not fully understand the long-term advantages that come with further studies. They may have limited exposure to successful individuals who have benefited from higher education, thus making it difficult for them to envision the potential opportunities that lie ahead. Without adequate information and guidance, they may not prioritize further studies and instead make a choice for immediate employment. Additionally, the cost of higher education is one of the reasons why secondary school graduates decide against continuing their studies. For students from low-income backgrounds, the costly expense of tuition, textbooks, and study materials serves as a disincentive. The additional cost for things like lodging, transportation, and living expenses also make things more difficult financially. Without sufficient financial assistance, many students struggle to cover the cost of higher education. Some students may still find it difficult to pay their higher education costs even with financial aid or scholarships. The academic challenges are the final reason secondary school graduates decide against going on higher education. Some students might not have performed well academically in secondary school, and they might be discouraged from continuing their education because they are afraid of the academic challenges in higher education. For some students, fear of failing can be a major obstacle. They can be afraid of the consequences of failing to achieve in higher education and worry that they won't be able to meet the academic requirements of college or universities. Besides, students can experience external pressure to perform well academically from friends, families, and society. They might decide against continuing their higher education if they can't live up to these standards. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanisha. My name is Shamla and my topic title will be Consequences of Neglecting Higher Education. A closer look at the downside. As secondary school leavers, we stand at a pivotal crossroad in our lives, facing a decision that will shape our future. Today in this video, we will discuss the negative effects if the secondary school leavers choose not to further their studies at university on youngsters and our nation. Let's dive in. One of the primary negative consequences of not furthering one's study is the missed opportunity for personal growth and career advancement. Without the specialized knowledge and skills acquired through higher education, individuals may find it challenging to access a broad range of job opportunities. They might become limited to lower-paying jobs with limited prospects for career progression. Moreover, individuals without a university education may face difficulty in adapting to the rapidly changing job market. The lack of critical thinking and problem-solving abilities gained from higher education could hinder their ability to succeed in dynamic work environments. In the long run, this might lead to decreased job satisfaction and sense of unfulfillment in their careers. Secondly, it will extend beyond individual lives and impact the nation as a whole. Without a highly educated and skilled workforce, a nation might experience lower economic growth and reduced innovation. A lack of innovation could lead to stagnation in industry, hindering the country's competitive edge in the global market. Furthermore, without enough highly educated professionals, sectors such as healthcare, technology, and research might suffer. This can result in a reduced capacity to address critical societal challenges such as healthcare, disparities, environmental issues, and poverty. Lastly, the absence of higher education among a significant portion of the population can exacerbate social disparities. Those without access to higher education might face difficulty in breaking free from cycle of poverty and limited opportunities. This can lead to a fragmented society with unequal access to resources and opportunities. Moreover, a lack of exposure to diverse perspectives and experiences may lead to less tolerant and inclusive society. Without the fostering of cultural understanding and empathy through higher education, social cohesion may diminish, leading to increased divisions within the nation. In conclusion, the decisions to further our studies at the university level has far-reaching implications for both individuals and our nations. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, I am Pona Dr. Damodaran. Today I will provide some information about how secondary school graduate with refers to their familiar educational environment and begin on the threshold of adulthood, where a new promising chapter awaits them, the pursuit of further into educational at the university. The first step in the university applications process is to conduct thorough research and carefully choose the right university. There are several factors to consider when making this decision. These include the course and programs offered, the university reputation and ranking, the locations and campus facilities, and the overall environments and culture. Once prospective students have identified the university they wish to apply to, the next step is to understand and meet the application requirements. Most universities have specific entry criteria that applicants must fulfill, including academic qualifications, standardized test score, a letter of recommendations, and personal statements. The university applications process can be complex and varies from one institution to another. It is crucial for secondary school leavers to familiarize themselves with the applications procedures of each university they are applying to. Many universities now offer applying online application portals, making the process more accessible and streamlined. In conclusion, applying to further their studies at university is a critical phase in the life of secondary school leavers. It is a time of excitement and potential, but also one that demands careful plannings and organizations. By researching and selections a right university, meeting application requirements, and navigating the applications process with precision, and secondary school leavers can pave the way for successfully transitions into the higher education.
I am Iwa Shalini. Choosing to further one's study at a university can bring about numerous advantages and opportunities. In this video, I will highlight few key benefits that individuals can obtain by pursuing higher education at a university. Firstly, attending university allows students to acquire in-depth knowledge and expertise in their chosen field of study. Through specialized courses, lectures, and practical experiences, students gain a comprehensive understanding of their subject matter. This knowledge equips them with the necessary skills and competencies to excel in their future careers. Secondly, universities provide a platform for personal growth and development. Students are exposed to diverse perspectives, cultures, and ideas, fostering a sense of open-mindedness and tolerance. Interacting with fellow students from various backgrounds enhances communication and teamwork skills, preparing individuals for multicultural workplace that may encounter in the future. Lastly, obtaining a degree from a reputable university increases job prospect and earning potential. Many employers prioritize candidates with higher education qualification as it demonstrates dedication, perseverance, and a commitment to personal growth. Graduates often enjoy higher starting salaries and greater opportunities for career advancement. In conclusion, choosing to further one's study at a university offers numerous benefits. From acquiring specialized knowledge and personal growth to networking opportunities and increased job prospects, higher education at a university provides individuals with a solid foundation for a successful future. Thank you.